flexing. I be flexing. Oh, well, the flies won't never now. The flies won't never now. I'm doing way better now. I'm getting that cheddar now. I be flexing.
What's up, y'all? This your girl Starr Kraziness, and I'm coming to you with another review of Little Women LA. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into it. We come back with Curran and Tanya. He's saying, look, I could have been gone for this bull crap. You doing this and that. What's so hard? Damn. Why can't you get your stuff? What's so hard about that, Tanya? You just go, drive. Hey, I need my stuff. Give me my stuff and come on back home to me. What's so freaking hard? Okay? And of course she's like, no, Curran, that's not it. Blah, blah, blah. So they leave from the garage to the house. He on the step. She trying to talk to him, calm him down. He like, I'm just gonna go back home. I ain't got time for all this. You playing games, this and that. So she like, no, come on, let's go take it to the couch. She trying to help him up. He like, no, I got it. You sure? Cause you know you was on the it was on the cane. But I know you don't want your manhood to get what you call it. But okay, so we just he got on up. He came over there. They sat down. They talked about it. And he was just like, I'm tired of this time. You say you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. This was supposed to be handled before I even got into town. I know, Curran, but you know what? Why don't we do this? Why don't I go over there, or better yet, he come over here and he dropped the stuff off. He was like, I don't care what you do. I'm just tired of this. I am tired. What he said is done. We can go. He just tired of it, basically. So, but they do end up doing an exchange where he can see it in front of his face, where ain't nothing freaky or mixed feelings going on. Okay. So then we got Preston and Elena. The babies finally come home. I was about to say Curran. Ooh, no. Cairo and Xavier, so precious. They look so cute. Both of them, one got a baby on this side, the other one got a baby on this side, holding them, saying, I love you, you're home now. And then it got up to the topic about, do you want to get the baby's genetic testing done, as far as finding if they're going to be average size or if they're going to be a little person. And Elena was like, you know what? So much just stuff been going on. I'm not even in a rush to see what they are. And Preston was like, it doesn't matter to me because I'm going to love them regardless, small or average size. And she was like, yeah, it's just like we've been through so much with them. We don't have to worry about it now. We can just, let them breathe and, be all happy, cheery, go lucky for now. But, I ain't in no rush either. I just want to see what you was, we on the same page. So, shit. Fine, freak it. We don't have to. So then we go to Brianna. She is having some photos done. Her maternity leave type photos thing going on, and she looking so cute. And she actually invited Tara to come out with her. And Tara, she was telling the photograph lady, like, look, I want to do the total opposite of what she gonna do. And she's like, what you mean? Like, she's gonna be all soft, pretty, don't really want to go out the box. I'm the total opposite. I want to be upside down on my head. Just some crazy issue ain't never seen. Okay, that's the photo shoot type I want to be. All right. So they went to Brianna. She doing her little photo shoot or whatever. Looking all soft, playful, cheery. And then we had Tara. She actually upside down on her head, taking pictures, just wilding, which is her personality. So you hit it right on the T-ball. Okay. So then they sat down and what's her name? Tara, she asked Brianna, how's the pregnancy going? And she was saying, it's going good. I'm just ready for the baby to come out and stuff like that. And so then we got from that, and I don't even know why she even opened her mouth. But she opened it. She had told Brianna what Tanya said about how she can't, or about how she's happy that she is getting a little person as a baby, because if it was average size, it would be a problem. And of course, Brianna she was like, well, wait a minute, what? Really? Why would she feel that way? You know, she has an average size daughter. Like, really? And she was, you know, in her feelings, that she should, because, I mean, yes, we know Brianna is very passive, and yes, we know Matt is just treating her like crap, and she's still accepting it. But, I mean, regardless, that shouldn't dictate how she's going to raise her child, you know. So, Tara was like, you know, I love Tanya, but I just can't get with what she been on. Like, first it was that, then it's this whole, she trying to do her little clothing fit line, and I'm telling her that's not really what I see her as, or I just don't want you to fail, baby girl. That's basically what she was trying to say. And of course, Brianna was like, I hear you, you know, you might just, when you gonna see her again? And then she was like, well, she invited me to this event called Habitat LA, where basically you go there, you fix up houses for people in need. And she was like, but this was prior to them getting into it. And she was like, well, you should go, you know, tell her how you feel and this and that. But on the other hand, then we get to the confessional of Brianna. She was like, just wait. When this baby come out, the gloves might have to come off. I might have to tell Tanya about herself, because she done pissed me the hell off. How dare she say this about me? Okay, I understand. Go ahead, girl. Do what you gotta do. So then we get to Jasmine. She's talking to one of her clients at the hair salon. Then she's saying she wants to pick up some more hours, knowing I think she said she 3 months pregnant. Like, and we know how y'all little people got problems when y'all be pregnant. So but hey, somebody got to pay the bills, because, you know, her baby, her boo-boo, he trying to follow his dream as being somebody on the railroad. I forgot what he wanted to be, a conductor or something like that. So she trying to, you know, hold down the fort. But hopefully, and I pray that he gets a job before the baby come, or before they say you got to be on bed rest, sweetie. But she asked her manager, could she pick up some more extra hours, and the manager was like, hold up, pick up. Okay, you know, you are doing very well as, you know, a stylist or whatever. So sure, yeah, we can work that out. But how about this? You know, maybe I want you to be a specialist. And then Jasmine was telling us how, you know, that's more treatment she got to learn about, as well as more time she needs to spend at the shop or whatever, and double the clientele. So hey, more money in the bank. But you know, what you having all this heartburn and stuff, I pray that you get through all that, because I mean, whoo, child, on your feet all day, girl. But she was like, yes, thank you for the opportunity, you know, I really appreciate it. So hopefully everything work out for you, Jasmine. So then we get to Brianna and Matt. They out and about. So Brianna decides to tell Matt what Tara said about what Tanya said. And of course, it looked like he wanted to say something else, but he didn't go there. He kept it. He kept it. Let's put it like this. He kept it PG-13. He wasn't trying to go R-rated, okay? He just laughed it off, and he was like, you know, people gonna be ignorant, but the whole thing, it's about me and you. I could care if it was little or average. We still gonna love the baby. We still excited about the baby, so we're gonna keep it pushing, boo. And she was like, yeah, you know, that's what we gonna do. We ain't even gonna stay in her, okay? So then we got Tanya and Jasmine. Tanya, we find out that she losing hair up top, and you know, she trying to find a wig, something that can, you know, fit her and look good on her, and she don't have to be wearing her hair all out, because she don't want that bald spot to show. I understand, you know, girl, you got to keep that covered. But so she invited what's her name, Jasmine, to come out with her, you know, catch up talk, because, you know, her and Tara on the outs right about now, so she gotta hang out with somebody. So why not Jasmine? Then she went to Christy, so who knows how Tara and her relationship gonna turn out. But then they start bonding. They was laughing and goofing around. I was like, oh, just what, a season ago or a season before, they was just fighting and fussing and cussing and putting their hands on each other. Now they having a little special bond because Jasmine, you know, she got a little whole hair loss thing going on. So, you know, they connected on that level. Okay. So then, what is it? Christy going to be pissed. I left because of pregnant. Okay. So then Tanya had brought up the whole situation. So what's up with you? You know, you left the whole henna party. Like, what's going on there? And she was like, well, I left because I'm pregnant. And Tanya was like, oh my gosh, are you for real? Yes, girl, yes. Yeah, I just couldn't, you know, I had little complications going on. I just couldn't stay, you know. That was the dealio. So cool. So then she brought up how she wanted to invite her to the Habitat LA, but now she can't come because, you know, she got some things going on, baby up in there in the belly. So she was talking about she gonna ask Christy. I was like, oh, that was your last resort, huh? So then we go into Jasmine. She's talking about, well, did I miss anything when I left? And she was like, yeah, you know, me and Tara, we kind of had a little argument about my whole fit line I'm, you know, trying to put together and this and that. And she just don't know. She really hurt my feelings. Like, you're supposed to be there for support and stuff like that, but you say you're doing constructive criticism, but it kind of didn't feel that way. So I'm just really hurt. And then, like, Tanya, she was tearing up. So it really, really did hurt her. And Jasmine was like, well, just tell her, you know, tell her what's on your mind. Y'all need to talk this out and stuff like that. So, and they, so we got Christy and Tanya. Once again, Tanya, she ain't got nobody to hang out with, really. So she invite, well, she said she was going to invite all the girls, but of course all the girls pregnant. So she got to invite somebody that ain't pregnant. So, what is it? Christy, they come and do Pilates, and, you know, they actually having a good time. They laughing, making jokes about it. It was just one joke. Tanya was like, she can't spread her legs all the way open because they was doing like a little exercise where it go like this. And, or was it Christy? No, Tanya, I think Tanya did say she can't spread her legs that open. And she was like, dang, girl. She was talking to Christy. She was like, dang, girl, you spreading them wires all the way open. You talking about you can't have no baby? I was just because you can spread it wide eagle now, that don't mean nothing, you know. And so, you know, I was joking around or whatever. And that's when she told her that everybody was pregnant in the group. And she was like, oh, Jasmine's pregnant? Oh, okay. She was like, she's people expecting her to be all jealous and stuff. She was like, hey, it is what it is. It's cool. So then Tanya, she want to tell about the whole incident with Tara, how she been acting towards her with this whole workout line. And of course Christy, she was like, you know, she shouldn't have told you that. She's not the be all of all. You know, she can't tell you, you know, how to run your stuff. And of course Tanya was like, yeah, you right, and stuff like that. I was like, girl, y'all just, what happened to just keeping it between the two? But y'all don't know how to. Let's see, cause Tara doesn't like it. Oh no, I'm wearing it. Oh yeah, and she was like, well, don't let what Tara said stop you from rocking your stuff or, you know, pursuing your dream. And Tanya's like, I'm not, believe that, you know, stuff like that. So then she invited her to the LA Habitat LA. And of course she was like, I know Tara, she might come or she might not, but I just wanted to see how you was gonna feel about it. I'm like, well, really, the tables have turned. Shouldn't you be asking Tara that? But you know, once again, y'all not looking eye to eye. So, and what's her name, Chrissy, she was like, I should be fine, you know, I know how to ignore people. She's still on her side, stay on mine. It's cool. And then Tanya gonna make a statement talking about the other girls turned me down. No, they didn't. They have other things going on. Damn, they pregnant. Okay, so then we got Tara and Elena. Tara goes over to meet the babies at Elena's house, and she was just, you know, welcoming them with open arms, and she's like, oh, they look so cute and stuff like that. And then we get to the part where she was like, so do you know, no, she was like, well, am I looking at an advertiser or a little person? And Elena was like, I'm trying to find out the same thing because I ain't getting them tested yet. And Tara was like, what? You didn't get them tested? You don't want to know, you know, which they're, if they are advertised or if they're a little person? She was like, I do, but damn, we just got back to the crib, Tara. Like, really, I ain't trying to know all that. I'm trying to enjoy the time I got with my babies when they fresh out my womb. Like, I don't want to know. And so Tara was like, really? But Tara thinks she's just scared, which she might be, you know, because she wants them to be normal, like any parent, normal, healthy, or whatever you consider normal, but healthy at best. And Tara just could not, like, really? You need to go get that done. So then, what is it? Elena was like, have you talked to Tanya about the whole situation? She was like, yeah, I haven't talked to her since, we talked about how I didn't really too much think her line was going to kick off or whatever, her workout line. And she was like, ever since then, we ain't talked, but I know she wants me to come to this event that called Habitat LA, but I don't know, should I go, should I not? Girl, go and get it over with. Christy and her mom. It really was supposed to be Christy and Autumn, but since she's having some health complications, she brought old Mama Dearest and Christy and Mom talking about some, I don't even like crafts. Okay, well, Mama, let's turn back around then. Look, this just, why are you even here, Mama? Why are you here? So basically in this scene, Christy and her mom talking about Autumn, about how, you know, if the cyst erupts, how Autumn might not be able to have kids and she's too young to be even worrying about that and stuff like that. Then we get on to Mama want to know about what's going on with you and the girls, and Christy was like, well, you know, I've been hanging out with Tanya, but that's pretty much it, you know, but I'm glad I did take a break from the girls because it was just like too much going on with me, just too much with, you know, Dad, with Todd, with Autumn, you know, I really couldn't focus on it. So now I'm kind of back glad I can hang out with the girls. And I was like, go ahead, girl. So then we got Kerwin, Tanya, and Ja. So we got Tanya outside waiting for Ja to come pull up. Kerwin, he come with his cane, talking about some, he had said some, Tanya had, I'm trying to see if it's like, oh, she said, I'm excited for Ja to drop off my stuff. And here go Grandpa Kerwin, I bet you are. I was like, okay. So then we got Ja, he finally gets there to the her house, drops the stuff off. But then he's coming to talk to Kerwin, talking about something. We got off to a bad start. You know, I didn't mean to upset you or anything, but I would like to ask, what he said, reconsider the relationship that I have with Tanya. What? What? Hold the hell up. You asking another grown ass man, would he like to reconsider? First of all, you and Tanya had a relationship, and I know it's probably some sexual in there. What man wants his woman that he's dating now, that he's pursuing, to be talking to her ex? Hell no, he ain't gonna reconsider his decision. What the hell planet are you living on, y'all? Really? He already done made it a big scene how if she don't cut you off completely, that's even with making money, he is going back So where he came from. So really, no, this cannot be no triangle. It's just him and her. Stop putting your stop trying to be in the triangle or the circle. Whatever. Just stop. You was really looking pathetic in that scene. I'm just gonna be. You was really looking pathetic. Okay. And he gonna talk about some. You know, you was just a player in the game or whatever. Grandpa Curran said. You know, but I done met you. You seem cool. We cool, but don't let me see you next to my baby again, okay? From a distance, my brother, from a distance, okay? And he was like, okay, I understand. Then he was calling him sir. Like, what the? Carwin. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. Why are you calling him sir? I didn't, whatever. But we got, hopefully she did get all the stuff, but seemed like all the stuff was brought to her, and now her and Curran can move on, because I'm just tired of hearing about this whole jar, and she still didn't get all her stuff, and he talking about I'm about to leave. Like, leave then, damn, because just stop talking about it. But I understand where he coming from. You told me one thing, and I told you had this handle, and you still ain't got the shit handled. I'm sorry, see, I need to get off that topic. So Jasmine, we got Jasmine and Tanya. Tanya just can't get a break, I tell you. So Jasmine, she felt some type of way about what she heard Tanya said at the baby shower. So that's why she brought her to lunch or dinner or whatever they was having. So she gonna say, do you really feel that way about Brianna, or do you really feel that little women or little women mothers cannot handle or take care of an average size child? Because I mean, you have a child, and I just kind of find that offensive. And I'm with Tanya all the way on this one. Why are y'all putting yourself in Brianna's shoes? She clearly said, and I do remember, Brianna and Tara, once again, Tara was making herself about the situation. Well, I'm a little person. She didn't say you, Tara. She said Brianna because of the dynamics that Brianna is in. So why are you including yourself in a situation that has really nothing to do with you? But I get what you're saying. She's still, I get both sides, but I kind of lean more towards when people trying to put themselves in a situation. And Tanya wasn't even talking about y'all. She was strictly talking about Matt and Brianna. She know both you and Jasmine can handle yourselves. Especially Jasmine, you got, like she said, you got a husband who loves and adores you. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Tara, we damn know you can hold yourself. You okay? But we talking about Brianna. So Tanya was just trying to get Jasmine to understand that. She's talking about I'm standing my ground. The answer is not gonna change. That's how I feel. That's my opinion to the mother freaking yin. Okay, so stop thinking I'm talking about y'all. I'm strictly talking about Brianna and how when you put her in a situation, she can't stand on her own 2 feet. So Jasmine just had to shut up. She was like, you know what? Fine, freaky, you won. I ain't gonna bring it up no more. I get okay, whatever. So we just leave that. They had like a little cute moment and stuff like that after that. So then finally get to Habitat LA. So what is it? We got Tanya, she's already there with the other people. Then Christy show up, she all happy or whatever, and both of them talking about Tara, talking about how they hope she don't show up, and how Tanya, she mad at her because not only did Tara downplay her what is it called? Her clothing fit line. She went and told everybody about that little conversation that was supposed to be between A and B. She made an A, B, C, D, E situation. So she was very salty about that. So then as they talking, Tara coming up, howdy y'all, what's up? So it just really made it awkward. But you know, they was trying to, you know, be civilized. This is a public community service thing. Let's just not, you know, handle that. So then they was painting some stuff downstairs. Then they went upstairs. Christy was trying to tell Tara how she don't need to get up on the ladder. One, because she's pregnant, and two, she don't want her to hurt herself. Tara's like, you didn't care nothing about my health before, me and the baby before. Don't start now, okay? Here we got Tanya. Tara, that one called for. She was just looking out for you, you know, your safety and your well-being. No, she's not. And I appreciate if you didn't invite her, because if I had invited Ja to something where you and Kern was at, it would have been a problem and you wouldn't appreciate it. So I really appreciate that you didn't invite her. And I'm like, Tara, you kind of wrong, because this is a public event. It's not something that Tanya threw, you know, like she just invited. So you can't really tell who, but hey, whatever. And so of course it was just getting a little too heated, so they went back downstairs. So then they was, you know, doing that little task they're supposed to do. But Tanya, with Tara, she was in her feelings. She was like, look, I want to talk about the situation. Tanya was like, not now. No, we trying to do something good for the people. Like, not now. I don't want to talk about it. She was like, I want to talk about it. Let's talk about it. And she was like, look, I didn't like what you said about my fit clothing line. I didn't appreciate it. It really hurt my feelings. So they going back and forth. Then Christy gonna put her 2 cents in, and Tara's like, no, I was talking to you, Christy, stay over there. And I mean, it was just got to the point where I was like, oh gosh. So Tanya, she just got so fed up. She was like, listen, Tara, I can't do it. Just go. Just leave. I'm like, damn, you kicking her out? This is a public event. But she's like, just go. Bye. Like, and Tara, she went by. She was like, you're not going to freak. Just because you freaked up in you and Brianna's situation, you're not going to mess with me and Tanya. And they were just going at it. I'm like, oh my gosh. And it was like, Christy, when Tara was leaving, Christy was like, Heffa, and she was smiling. I was like, you little evil Knievel, you. So hopefully y'all get that situation together, but I don't even know. But that was my review of Love and Hip Hop. I just did Love and Hip Hop review. Jeez. Little Women LA, and I will have Little Women ATL hopefully uploaded later on today, because right now it's 5:02 a.m. in the morning. So I know I'm behind on this one. It's like a week old and they done came out with a new one, man. Like, but hey, I'm giving it to you. Okay. But leave your comments in the comments section about my commentary, as well as what was your favorite part of Little Women LA of this episode. So I will see you on the next review. Bye. And she was like, call me a hoe again. Call me right in my face. Call me a hoe. I was like, oh my gosh. Just stop it. Just clearly, you ain't gonna get them resolved. Both of them are acting crazy, and just stop. So Willie and Wishpilot go out. He thinking everything cool. He was like, you know, I was just really trying to get the truth, this and that, and